Hi everybody, I'm Mandy Ainsworth. Welcome to my studio. Today's project is Easy Loom Bracelets. First, I want to tell you about my loom. My grandma passed this loom down to me when I was 12 years old, and she is the reason for my bead addiction. So Grandma, I blame you. Now, the reason why I developed this project also when I was 12 is because I didn't want to weave in any warp threads in. I didn't want to weave any ends in. It took forever, and I wanted to play with design and color. So I kind of skipped that part and just braided the warp threads together so you can easily tie it around your wrist. Not only that, but friendship bracelets are totally in this season. You will want to make one for all your friends. So let's get started. Alright, it's time to get started on our Easy Loom bracelet. Here are our supplies. Crochet thread for the warp threads. You can also use micro macrame. I haven't used that yet, but I just thought of it today, so that would be a good substitute also. A design. I just got some graph paper, and I was watching Project Runway last night actually. And Mila does wonderful things with black and white, so I call this the Mila bracelet. So I have my black and white toe hose here, and needle and thread. I'm using Nymo, of course. And my design is 6 beads across. So I cut 7 warp threads, about a wingspan long. I tied a knot, a soft knot, so like an overhand knot, not a double knot, because we're going to want to take this out later. Strung it across and tied another knot on the other side, and then you just kind of roll the bars out so those warp threads pull tight. Then I tied my Nymo on the very first warp thread. We're gonna read our pattern from right to left. So my first beads are black, black, white, white, black, white. Black, black, white, white, black, white. I'm going to pull the beads underneath. And I'm going to use my finger to pop each one into its little home here. There we go, popping right through. Then I needle back through on the top side of the warp threads. So the thread going under and over the warp threads keeps the beads in place. Now I can move on to row 2. Black, white, black, white, white, white. White. Okay. Pull it through. Pop the beads up and pull your needle on through. And continue on that way until it's as long as you want. Now I want to talk about securing your ends. I finished on this side. I looped it around this warp thread and pulled it back through to this side and tied a knot around the warp thread. Now I'm going to do this a few times, weaving this way and back, and tie a knot, probably about 1, 2, 3 knots. Also, how I secured this end was after I did about 5 rows, I wove back up, tying knots along the way, and then back down so I could continue making the bracelet. Now that we've secured our ends, you just take it straight off the loom and start braiding. On this side, I'm going to make it look just like this, braiding right over left and snugging it up against your work. I will braid the whole thing, stopping where I think the other one ends, just enough to tie it on my wrist with ease and be able to take it off if I want. And then your bracelet will be complete. Enjoy!